got a trade set up here in FLS. You can see we had a nice Holy Grail setup earlier today with a high on the money flow. It started reversing, and then price got close and touched around the 20, sold off. Now we're kind of getting a second set up at this level. I can get in around 106.10, 106.15, and have a stop at 106.40. The only concern right now is whether the market's actually going to break down or not. We're running into 12.113 in the YM, and it's 11.15, so that's always a concern. We have a good move up in the money flow here, consistent buying up to this level, and it's kind of this breakdown from here. I'll probably just watch this one for a few more minutes and see what happens with the YM around 12.120. If we break higher, then this trade probably won't work, but if we start breaking back down here in the next 2 to 3 minutes, then this could be a good candidate for a short. It looks like this trade could possibly work out. YM tried to break through 12.120 but failed, so I'm going to go ahead and start out with 200 short here. Set my stop at 106.45. Should be right around this area. We got a little bit of declining volume. Hopefully we'll see some more volume start to come in as it breaks through 106 to the downside. It looks like we're getting closer to a breakdown here in FLS. The market's still a little undecided at the moment. We've got a 105.98, got 4 out at 105.98, 105.97, and 105.50. It looks like there could be some space in there for it to fall fairly quickly. See a little bit of volume coming in here like we did before on this previous sell-off. At this point, I'm inclined to go ahead and add to the trade and tighten my stop down a little bit, maybe to a 35, because at this point, if it doesn't start breaking down here, then the trade's just not going to work out. Here you can see the bid ask picked back up, got 3 at 19 and 4 at 29. Let me zoom in a little bit here. This will be my next stop level here at 106.35. I know it's not really a big change from a 45, 10 cents, not that big of a deal, but it does make a difference. I'm looking here on FLS. On this bar, we got a high of 106.24, high of 106.29, and another high of 106.29 here. So probably gonna go ahead and move my stop down to the green line here at 106.35. If it breaks above the 29 level, then it's going to keep going. And a lot of times on this stock, it's got not really a wide spread, but 8 to 10 cents on the spread. So if I left it all the way up at 45, that's an extra 10 cents plus another 10 cents in the spread, taking a market exit. So I'm going to move my stop in here to 106.35. So we haven't had the rejection at the 20 like we did back here. It's kind of traded through it, which is not what I like to see, but it still warrants staying in the trade at these levels. We ran up and tested that 106.29 again there. Oh, I just got hit. I was just about to say, looks like it's probably going to stop me out here, but let's see. I've been in the trade for about 10 minutes. Got in at 106.02 and I tightened my stop to 106.35. I got filled at 106.38. And the market is just not really trading much at the moment. As you can see here, it ran up, hit my stop on this bar, got me out at 106.38. Now it's trading at 51, and it's likely to continue higher from this level. I'd say probably back at least to 107. But getting out, tightening my stop was the right decision at that point. As you see, once it got to 35, it's also going to go to 45. There was no sense in losing another $25, $30 on the trade when I could just get out, earlier. So you can see it's still moving up, and the setups looked pretty good at this level. It's just that the market is starting to break up now. We're back to 12,125 on the YM. So we're starting to get some buyers back in the market, and that's what I feared. If it didn't break down fairly quickly, that buyers would come back in and try to regain control here through the lunch session, maybe into the afternoon. So we'll see how the rest of the session goes.